And is it coming in directly from the taxpayer because it's coming from the Duchy of Lancaster estate? Andrew has said he categorically denies all allegations. He's got no recollection of meeting this lady, etc., etc. It has been suggested amongst various royal writers that Andrew is her favourite son. She has a special relationship with him. He's spent a lot of time at Balmoral with her. And perhaps the visceral maternal instinct is saying, my boy said he doesn't do it, hasn't done it. Innocent until proven otherwise. Oh no, it's a civil case on the balance of probabilities, and therefore I'm going to help him. I've got a lot of money. Wealth is all relative. If you're really wealthy, you can afford a more expensive lawyer. And what's remarkable about this story is that he says he doesn't have any discernible income of his own. Apparently, exactly.
Well, I suppose there's a difference between income and assets. I mean, Andrew's got houses and stuff, hasn't he?
Well, he just sold his Swiss chalet.
Swiss chalet.
His Swiss chalet. Sounds like Sean Connery.
Swiss chalet.
So it was on the brink of being sold in order to repay a debt. So it's the old "where's all the money gone" routine. Yeah. But I think speaking as a mother, God forbid one was ever in this situation, I do understand if she's responding in that way. The other thing, maybe she wants a swift closure to this, so she needs to pay a good legal team so we can close
I don't know but I don't know if it'll ever be closed.
Well, no, I mean, part of the reason why it hasn't been closed is because he's being bankrolled, so he's able to kind of engage in delaying tactics using expensive lawyers like his Hollywood guy and his London legal firm. Remember, he was dodging the serving of the writ on him. You know, it took ages and ages. He doesn't live here. He's not at home. The police officer refused to take it. You remember, and then finally he has been served, and I think he has to respond within a week or so, doesn't he? But it looks absolutely terrible, though, doesn't it? You know, because I mean, he said time and again he doesn't remember. You know.
Yeah, but so these are pictures from a couple of years ago. When you say it looks terrible, we're talking here about the Queen paying, and there is that thought that that's what a mother would do.
Well, of course, and especially if he's a favourite son. But he's a 60-year-old man, right? And not all of us at 60 will have our mothers there to look after us, to bail us out when we're in trouble. He was until a couple of years ago, until this disastrous interview with Emily Maitlis on Newsnight, an ambassador for British business, you know, welcoming people to Buckingham Palace and doing business competitions, enterprise. And here he is now without 2 cents to rub together to pay for his own legal costs. I mean, it looks terrible.
So you're saying he should be left to it?
No, he obviously needs a defence. He needs to be able to
No, not defence, but he should be. If he can't find the resources to defend his position, then it's just.
I think he should be able to find the resources. I mean, he clearly does have some assets. I'm pretty sure he does. All the royal children do, and he should be liquidated.
He's probably worth 10 or 15
defense.
million, isn't he? I would have thought. I mean, he had the South York or whatever that house.
Oh, South York, that terrible house that they finally sold after.
It's really hard. I noticed that when we posed this question on Twitter, people are very defensive of the Queen for understandable reasons. It's heartbreaking for her. And you're right, as a mother, you'd never be able to see his guilt in the story, would you?
Well, I think what she is doing is recognising that her son is in need and she is in a position to facilitate that need. Whether she's privately raging and shouting and you're such an idiot, how could you do this? The fact is that's not going to facilitate this case.
But his defence, the photo we showed you of him with his arm around the waist of, as she then was, Virginia Roberts, his defence is that someone's painted in the hand and it's not him and he was never there. And now, I just really.
And that he was at Pizza Express and he
remembered. But if he's told his mum that, then maybe she believes him. He is worth 60 million, I'm told. So he's got a bit of a cushion, to say the least.